Alright, hey guys, this is Sarah's Night. Continuing on with Fury House mode in the Mute House. Might finish it in the next 30 minutes, like, without having to do another episode or anything, but we'll see. Anyway, I just thought I'd skip the running all the way back to the cemetery from exactly where I left off, since, I mean, nothing really changed there. And also, thanks to my girl, BT Shay, who was highly encouraging me to continue on with this. Not that I was thinking of giving up or anything, it's just nice to get that little cheer from friends and all. Okay, so yeah, I definitely wanted to start up the episode again from here without going all the way to the safe room in the guest house, or whatever you want to call that smaller house where they eventually started confining Lady Diane, because I knew some zombies would be in here. And I am willing to use a few shotgun shells for this. Oh! He was right in my grill.
Get off!
And interestingly, okay, I was about to say, aren't there... I know there were more zombies than this on regular mode, so why would... Okay, I managed to get two with that flask. I thought it wouldn't hurt to... Figured I had at least one spare to use to not have to just waste an entire clip of shotgun ammo there, but yeah. Overall, that was 7 shells I used up just to get back to this point from the other house, but that was all entirely new enemies that appeared. Okay, so let's get the valve put into place and grab the key to the final room in the basement that is the passageway to Sir Hector's secret lab. But if you recall, just like in normal mode, I'm going to end up having to... Did that do it? It just kind of turned automatically, so I don't know if I'd had to... Well, we'll see. Let's just go over here to the door, and it's defrosted good. But yeah, just like in normal mode, we're going to have to go the long way around as soon as we grab this key to the final area of the house. So that this isn't quite necessarily the end of the game. And again, Emily surmises that that's just Hector there, and where did Lady Diane go? She was supposed to be dead. That's what this whole experiment was about, was bringing her back to life, if I recall. Well, curing her disease, and then when that failed, I guess bringing her back to life. In whatever form or fashion. Just kind of like in Kodelka, which I believe I mentioned that already last playthrough. And again, for whatever reason, Kane is actually helping me. I figured when I got to this part in Fury House mode the first time, this is my second time going through there.
Curtis?
I figured that this would be one of the ways in which they make it harder. Just in this particular spot, Kane would not leave any items for me.
Kurt!
I mean, who else could it be? Kurt's been on the outside this entire time, even though he's trying to find a way inside. And Amber's been imprisoned, so... Alright. And then we drop a flask over this way. As soon as I get on screen, you should be able to drop it and he would be in range of it. Alright. Pistol ammo. Let's just go ahead and make ourselves a full clip. And by the way, Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I was talking about last playthrough, where I surmised that sometimes, like, as part of the survival horror aspect, a mechanic would be that sometimes, like, a clip becomes useless somehow. Uh, if she drops a clip to reload, and that's just what you have to risk, in order to reload when you want to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just dumb on my part. I think it was just that clip was already completely empty. I just happened to manually reload to get a full clip when I hit 0 and didn't realize it, instead of trying to shoot again and then realizing I have to reload. Okay, I could swear there was a zombie right there. Aha! So that's what it was. They replaced him with a mini-boss. Well, I'm glad I thought to point in that direction in case the zombies switch positions. Alright, 4 shells left. That should be fine enough to make it through the rest of this tunnel. Oh, there's an extra zombie that way. I really shouldn't have played around like that with the handgun, because I really couldn't see where I was pointing the laser sight from that angle. Let's see if I can just go ahead and deactivate the trap. No. I'm just not sure if I end up taking any damage at all, when she coughs like that. But I guess I'm fine even on crit health. Let's play it safe, since I have no healing. And keep our shotgun equipped. By the way, did I actually hit the button in Kane's room? I am not sure. We're about to find out if this gate is open or not. Okay, good. Second sword, and... oh, good. Lantern oil, too. We need to head back this way. This is the way out. Really short underground section once you know what you gotta do, in comparison to Resident Evil Director's Cut or Remake, especially Remake. And there should be a med kit right out here anyway, so I won't have to worry about taking one more hit on my way back to a safe room.
That feels better.
Don't know what it is she said there, but I imagine it had something to do with feeling some relief from her wounds being healed on the automatic. Just skin just magically fused back together, no bleeding, no pain. Because that's how medkits work in video games. Alright, so luckily we have 2 lantern oils left, and now that I think about it... huh. Well, it sucks to be me. Unless there was one I missed somewhere, I think this means that I am going to end up having to do both the trap room down here that Hector guards his lab with, and the boss fight in there with Kane at the same time without saving in between. Because I definitely don't want to try to do that trap now, without saving, because I mean, while I know the pattern, there's every chance I'm just gonna haphazardly walk. You know I can't walk straight in these games. Oh, by the way, just if this happens to suit your fancy, shortly after finding the mute house for super cheap on... You know what? I actually think I'm going to keep the shotgun equipped on purpose because you actually walk a little bit slower. And that should help me with, you know, navigating that trap room better. And come to think, might as well make use of the... I think I have at least one leech in my shelf space here. Just in case I get hit by one of the regular monsters that will be guarding the way. Oh, there's two leeches, actually. Even better. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and take all the shotgun ammo we can. But yeah, what I was about to say, shortly after finding the mute house for pretty cheap, at least as good a game as I think this is for its price, I also found another survival horror game that I had bookmarked it at TV Tropes like a long time ago, coming across that by accident. It was called White Day, a Labyrinth Named School. A really dumb title. I don't know. Might be bad translation from its original Korean version. It was something like that game first came out in like the early 2000s in Korea. Have no idea what system, or at least I don't remember when I read information on it. But it looked really interesting, and I just happened to come across it on Steam, and I was like, hey, that's a game I had bookmarked on my phone, like in case I ever wanted to try to look it up and buy it. So, and you know what? I think I actually forgot what the pattern is. I don't know after this second one whether it's... Yep, dead. It's the one to the north then. But anyway, it turned out it was on Steam on sale for like 90% off, so it was like $2.99. Like a just kind of remade version, the same way that the Resident Evil remake had a HD release over 10 years later after its original GameCube version. So, as far as I know, it was just like a graphical update, and that was pretty much it. And it might have been the version on Steam might be the first one that was available in America, for all I know. But yeah, let's just say it's pretty much only worth $10 or less. I would not have bought it for its original price, which if it was 90% off, so it would have been about $30. Nah, I can't say it's worth that. But yeah, you're pretty much trapped in a haunted school. You have to run from every enemy. There's really no combat whatsoever. And just spooky things keep happening, and you just keep finding, you know, items to keys to keep unlocking door after door as you progress through the school. And I really don't even know what you were doing there in the first place, other than you heard that your crush was going to be there somehow. And so you went there to give her some flowers or some crap, and then you got locked in with her and a couple other students, and now you're trying to find your way out, and the other students just keep disappearing, somehow surviving every time you meet back up with them. But they keep vanishing off, I guess, so you can keep solo gameplay and not have it be an escort mission the whole time. And that's pretty much it, but, you know, For a few dollars, it's good enough. Alright, if I recall, I think it's one more over. Please let it be. Yes. And then I remember I got caught going all the way north last time. Thinking that was it. No, it actually was this symbol instead. To the left, and then I definitely recognize the backwards S. And hopefully I remember the pattern perfectly from here. Woohoo! Okay. Well, it's gonna suck having to do that every time if I lose against Kane. Oh, never mind, there's lantern oil again here, so we can, in fact, go back and save. But right quick, I'm gonna go ahead and bust up all the enemies that are guarding the way. Why do I do that? I mean, I don't think there has ever been a time where I didn't kill them in one shotgun blast, even on hard mode, so I don't know why I felt it necessary to try to aim up. That is not the first time I've tried that, and it ends up going right over their heads. Alright, let's go ahead and grab all the ammo in here in case we need it ahead of time. Because the thing is, in this fight, I mean, I don't know if I made this obvious last time, but you really don't want to go anywhere else, at least not for me. Anywhere else in this room other than this little section right here around this pillar that has the first switch on it. Because otherwise, I just don't see how I'm not going to get caught in a dead end. And you absolutely cannot run past that guy. It certainly doesn't seem like it anyway. Because he just catches you. I mean, in this narrow hallway, he catches you quite easily and kills you in one hit. Meat cleaver to the face, and that's quite understandable. Guess we can just save to the side here. In fact, it would be good to go ahead and kill these monsters anyway. Because I'm going to have to go through here on my way out. Or actually, no, there is an alternate path that's a little bit longer. Let's see if we can go ahead and get this guy with handgun bullets. Because the shotgun did not seem to do quite that much more damage than handgun bullets, like I thought. I thought it would be like 3 full clips of handgun ammo as opposed to 3 shotgun blasts. But no, I think like a full clip just about all of its HP right there. Alright, I really can't tell if I walk any slower at all being on crit health. So we'll just roll with it, because if I'm not, well then it's not going to be a hindrance to my fight with Kane, just, you know, keeping my distance from him. Alright, now all the way back. You know, I wonder, I never tried it, I wonder if the flask actually, I doubt it would actually kill any of the bosses, but I wonder if it actually does do some damage if, you know, you just didn't find... if you just didn't find occasion to use it on the regular enemies, you know, when they kind of came in crowds. I wonder if it does any damage to a boss at all. But it would have to be really significant damage, because I don't see how, unless they stumble from it for a good bit, then I don't see how it'd be worth it to drop a flask next to him, because then you would definitely take a hit. But if it was something like a third of their total health or something, yeah, that probably might be worth it. Especially if you were low on ammunition otherwise. Alright, here we go. Let's just unload everything we got on this guy, handgun-wise, and... That's good. Oh. Alright, really need to be careful when I reload, because I might end up aiming and just running in his direction. Unfortunately, I don't see him walking fast yet. Oh no! I was completely out of shells. I think I have extra clip in... in the other safe room, which kind of sucks if I die again. I'm gonna have to go back there every time, but whatever. But apparently I have been going harder on the shotgun lately than I realized. Because I don't think I'm really going to grab any more. And if I use them all in the first cane fight, well then that... well, that might not be good for the second fight with him. I don't know. Handgun ammo might be enough to do it, especially if I'm able to aim for the head, but... from the angles that I'll be shooting, I can't see myself, I can see myself missing a lot of them and just end up not doing any good. And that's assuming if, in his case, that, like, headshots actually do extra damage as opposed to just auto-aiming. Oh, I have 2 clips of shotgun shells. Sweet. Never mind, that will not be so bad then. Okay, yeah, Leech has to take its time. Can't run while we're doing that. I did not realize I was almost completely out. Huh. Glad I decided to reload right then and there, in case I took 2 shots by accident without realizing it, or at least tried to, because if I only have 1 bullet left and I did not reload after that, well then I'd just be uselessly pointing the gun and waste time and end up getting hit by Kane. I couldn't even tell. I tried to look at those paintings on the wall going down the staircase for the first time just now. I could not tell what any of those were supposed to be. Full clip, yes. Okay. face our Jason Voorhees XP again. And run. Yeah, definitely can't cut one corner. Gotta pretty much do two. I'm probably really lucky too that he doesn't try to, you know, cut me off from the other direction. It would actually trick me quite easily. Like if I run too far ahead, so he decides to turn around and go a slightly shorter distance to make it over to her. Ooh, starting to worry that this might not be enough. Okay, I hear him breathing heavy. He doesn't seem to be really... Well, no, he's definitely faster now. Never mind. Should be close. Okay, I thought I really shouldn't take any chances of reloading anymore because I might not have enough time to shoot. He really seemed to be much quicker by that time. So I thought I'd go ahead and just unleash the rest of my clip on him. Alright, so lantern and key to get out of here. Let us make sure that I did not miss any ammunition in here. Oh, right, okay. I was thinking, did I pick up shotgun shells in here the first time? Could swear I did. So I was thinking maybe they took them away for Fury House mode. Alright. So, gotta do these in order. Second one should be all the way at the end here. Then... and number 4 is behind this gate right here. Nope. Yes. Good job, SK. You can count. Actually, I don't remember. What did this note say? Oh, just Kane being crazy, I guess. And that, hopefully, is the end of that. Oh, that notice on the board right there, I guess. That's how Emily figured out that there was a way out, back out of the house through the basement, which conveniently we just couldn't open up, even if we investigated it the first time.
Please tell me you can hear me now.
But now we can. Who opened it up? I don't know, because Emily was imprisoned on the other side, and Kurt is also trying to get inside the house from that side.
Kurt, this house. Crazy things happened here. I still haven't found
Okay, yeah, so same scene as before. He just tells her, hey, I heard screaming on the other side of the entrance I'm trying to get into, so don't want to get your hopes up, but that might be Amber. And thankfully it is. When I first played this game, I thought for sure after the prologue, yeah, she's dead. Even if Kane, you know, who I just knew as just some Jason Voorhees XB at the time, I didn't know who he was. It's like, even if Even if he only captured her instead of killing her, I just figured something else would kill her after we met back up or whatever before the end of the game. Well, this guy's in the way. Hate to do it, but I have to go back this way to save. And you know what? We can go ahead and take the hit from him. We got 2 med kits. There's really nothing else. I mean, again, it's a one-hit kill in a fight with Kane, so whether I have healing or not, it's not going to matter. Just wanted to keep all the shotgun ammo I can for this last fight in a pinch. Well, let's just use the leech since it's, you know, since it's there. And you know what? I am going to see... I mean, I'll probably die, but let's just see if that flask will, in fact, do some damage. Which, never mind. I just realized, unless I go back through the basement again, there is one of the blind monsters that also kill you in one hit if you get their attention. That I will need to... Well, actually I don't need to. I can just walk past him. I take that back. You know what? Let's not go that way. After all, there are more enemies in the dining room, regardless, so let's take the path that we've already cleared out. What it does mean, however, is that I do definitely have to kill this guy. You know, I wonder if you just stick around in the room if, yeah, I wasn't doing that to be an idiot. I just went back to the corpse in case, I don't know, it might have had ammunition on him or something. I mean, really, no matter what, the more shotgun ammo you have, the better for this last fight, since it will always cause him to recoil at least a little bit with every shot. So, never mind on that experiment with the flask. Oh! Wow. That sucks. I had completely forgotten about that. You cannot go from that side no matter what. Somehow Kane gets ahead of you and blocks it off. Well, at least in case I die, I can try the flask again, I guess. Or at least drop it off in here to where I'm not going to have to use a bunch of ammo. Because too many bosses are coming from either side, I believe. No, just one, but even so. And we will have to walk quietly past this one. Not about to try running down the stairs. Interesting how just as soon as I'm at the bottom of the staircase, though, that he will not hear me. Okay, well, I think that's what we had last time, just one full clip of shotgun shells. And again, I haven't really noticed that the Kane fight is any harder in any way for Fury House mode, so... like more HP or anything like that. I've also wondered if you're on a time limit here. You only have so long to aim and shoot the lantern. Let's go ahead and take that extra little bit. And there's Amber, as always. Same scene as before, so no need to go through it. Let's grab all the ammo that we can at once, and just to get as much in my inventory at once as I can. It's just a weird way of dropping ammo. I mean, as far as I know, it's an endless supply down here, so... Which is really only fair. I can't imagine that you should really be expected to have as much left over naturally to be able to take down Kane, because he does take quite a bit of hits. So we will just try auto-aiming instead of wasting time trying to aim the laser sight for his head to do extra damage. I just have a feeling that's not going to help me. Because it's you know, a race against time before he makes it all the way down the hallway and traps me.
You'll find new ones, Amber.
4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trying to shoot as fast as possible. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When he goes down again, I'll make a run to get more handgun ammo. 6, 7, 8. Alright. Let's go. Quickly. Five, 6, 7, 8. Don't want to waste any extra time trying to shoot uselessly, so I'm counting. Oh, apparently you can run out. I do not see any more, so let's get the shotgun. Whew, got good timing, I guess.
Emily, are you there? I cleared the way.
Come on, Amber.
Yeah, let's get out of here, Amber.
You alright?
Kurt.
One of these days I'm going to be able to do this mode without dying.
Oh, shit.
Or saving.
Take a break, girls. I'll take care of this.
Just like one of these days I keep saying, I'm going to reclaim my position as the king of Resident Evil Remake by finally doing invisible enemy mode. Hard difficulty, no saves, with Chris instead of Jill. Like, that was the only other time I ever achieved such a thing was with Jill, so technically you can make it harder by doing it with Chris.
All I want to do is sleep all day.
It will happen one day.
Gotcha. Alright, girls. Help's on the way.
Yeah.
I will be sure to let all of you know when it's going down.
What a strange night.
Is that really all you have to say, Emily? I get that you're probably normally a soft-spoken and reserved person, not prone to emotional fits of any sort, in particular swearing, but I figured that'd be a good time to say fuck this night. Alright, so that is the end of Let's Play the Mute House. I mean, I've done both difficulties. I don't know what else I can do as an LP with this game. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.
Fine.
How's him?
She doesn't really talk about what she's been through. About what she saw. I think she just wants to forget all this. It was so weird.
Considering what we found. I believe it.
Kurt, there was a woman in that house, but I've never seen her. I think she's... I don't know. It sounds crazy. She died years ago, but something happened to her. Something not like what happened to the others.
What are you planning to do?
I don't know. But I can't get this out of my head.
Just don't do something crazy.
Oh, you know me.
I forgot. Sequel bait.